All good. All right. All right. So what do you expect to see here on Lakeside? I mean, we just were here with ET. Have we seen DRS on this before?
No, I don't think we have.
I feel like everything is blending together in my head. Just have been ridiculously close matches, one after the other. DRS hasn't been involved in most of them. Not surprised at all that they're able to come back and take steal in the last seconds, because that is pretty much what they've been doing consistently since the beginning of today and since last season, really.
I think in every match that they've played. Like, okay, let me think. Dead Ring of Storage versus Murder Force 9000. Yep, they came back in that. Dead Ring of Storage versus Psyops, they came back in that. Dead Ring of Storage versus Gentleman's Club, they came back in that from ridiculous. Dead Ring of Storage versus Electric Temptations in the finals, they came back once again with like, there must have been like 10 seconds left on the time. That's ridiculous. Someone needs to stop these guys from coming back.
It's just they're an unstoppable force when it gets down to the last seconds. Real quick, we're in the grand finals and we don't have 1,000+ viewers, guys, so definitely tell your friends to watch. Get anyone you know in here who loves the TF2 to watch this stuff. Getting down to the final maps. DRS wins this one. They will be the grand champions of the teamfortress.tv Invitational Highlander show match. If not, ET will take it to a third map. And remember, what this all is for is to give the platinum players in UGC a prize pool, a cash prize pool. So remember, if you have a few bucks, if you could head over to the GoFundMe, gofund.me, you can donate to help out the cause. Remember, all the money goes to the platinum players you're seeing here, and a great way to support them and Highlander.
I've just noticed Hildreth going into the server and shouting at the players, so that won't happen again, guys. They won't change the map. Before then, we won't miss the end, especially when it's. I mean, it would have been alright if it had been an obvious like roll, but I mean, with a map that close, it was ridiculous. Come on, guys, I'm disappointed.
For saying maybe we shouldn't have casted it.
What?
Yeah, it was our fault for casting it.
Okay, yeah, clearly our fault.
All right, so. It's going to be difficult to predict this one because, as we've been saying, Mustard Overlord hates it, but DRS is still a good team and a good team on Lakeside. They had a really close match in their UGC official, but it was a heartbreaking loss. So we'll see if they're able to keep their momentum up, and that's one of the essentials right here. Pretty even, or actually it looks like 38 Special gets out to mid a little bit faster right there than Mustard Overlord, but already Johnny going down for Blue team. Blue is DRS, ET is in red.
Yeah, well, Blue losing a lot of players here. I'm expecting FaZe to go big, and he's only picked up 1 kill so far, but I'm expecting a lot more from him. It's looking really good. I mean, Overlord, I say K-Blair's alive, he dies. Well, 38 Special jumps in, gets that aggressive kill onto him, and he might even be able to pick up He does pick up Mustard Overlord. Thank you, 38 Special, for letting me predict what you're going to do.
Yeah, so we do have 100% Uber ready to go for ET. They're just waiting in Bathhouse with some good protection right there, but they've got to watch out for those stickies that could just sometimes come out of nowhere, and just right on cue, Mustard Overlord is going to try to put some pressure in there, but nice reflections by Satan keeps his med alive, and Mustard Overlord goes down, kill them all, just spun up and ready to get anybody who comes near his med right there. So 4-4 still holding on to that 100% Uber.
Well, I mean, they need to find the blue. The blue medic is now on the right-hand side, and that has been called. It is a quick fix, actually, out of K-Blair. So that's the perfect counter to an Uber. So it could possibly work really well for them here if they can get the positioning. But FaZe is going to take down Jake on entry, and now there's a scout in on K-Blair, who's going to be disconnected from Mustard Overlord. Mustard Overlord is surely going to go down. Yeah, 38 Special air debts on him, and he gets shut down as well. So that is going to be a failed push from Dead Ring of Storage there. And an easy hold for, in fact, the 4-4 pop, he did pop, yeah. But
he
maybe
did.
He didn't need to.
I don't know if he needed to, because a lot of those kills came from Kill 'Em All, who was just consistently spun up. But I do think that 38 Special did a good job giving that presence and putting down the damage, obviously, that his heavy could pick up on. So they pop right there, but not necessarily the worst thing. Oh, especially not the worst thing when your soldier goes in and gets the med pick. Cabler down to Zex right there. FaZe taking out Mustard Overlord. Oh man, FaZe is gonna go crazy on this map. Of course, Lakeside, one of those sniper-friendly maps, and indeed he is leading the server right now in points.
And kill streaks.
And kill streaks, yes, he's on 7 kill streaks. Or 7K.
I don't think he's died yet.
He's
Anyway,
getting
there's
some
going to be a
overkill.
soldier jumping in on something. It's going to be Tix. He's not going to get a lot done, and he does, in fact, get destroyed by Satan with a nice air flare. Air flare? Air flare.
Air flare. Red Uber is popped. Mustard Overlord was bombing in there, but it goes down to Kill 'Em All. Mustard has just been having not a whole lot of luck here on Lakeside, going down consistently. And not... never mind. So Red gonna be able to defend this point. Really not a good push there from DRS, but of course just kind of a soft push, trying to put pressure on and force that pop out of Red. Cabler's gonna have a quick fix. Is he still in that quick fix?
I think he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, look, there it goes. It gets popped. It gets popped. Cabler and Mustard Overlord jumping in right now. Mustard Overlord actually gets dropped and destroyed. And surely Cabler can't get out of this alive, but he does. He manages to bounce his way away. But the entirety of his team is dead, except from Skag, who is still fighting hard with his sentry gun while he actually runs away. But that's pretty much going to be the first round. A 3-minute roll for Electric Temptations. Mustard Overlord really does not like this map.
I mean, we'll keep mentioning that just because it's funny, but I've got to think that it's not factoring too much into this, because he's, you know, professional. He wants to win this. He doesn't want to force it to a third map. But Cabler's on crits. Interesting.
I think basically Kill 'Em All, 38 Special, and FaZe are just going huge for this entire map. You know, 38 Special is a fantastic demo. I love watching him. Kill 'Em All, he got switched onto heavy recently, so he's really good to watch. And a really good move for their team as well. But with the Pyro going to be flanking in, trying to get onto 38 Special, is he going to be able to do anything? He's going to make room for the spy of Rain. He comes in and backstabs 404. I think that's the first time 404 has actually died this round. And Electric Temptations, you know, I said they were going to go huge, and then they wiped, basically. FaZe is going to be the only one left alive. I cursed that they casted it again, and oh dear. What did I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Electric Temptations.
Well, it's good news for DRS. In goes a big bomb from Zex, but some nice protection right there from Kevin to keep his medic alive. Crits is ready to go for Cabler and team, so they really should pop this as soon as they see the enemy medic, and there he is. We'll see if they can get this Crits off in time. Crits does get popped. Not finding... Oh, there we go. Did take down Jordan, did take down Satan, but that was popped on Tick, so interesting choice right there.
No, that was just Tick with the flank plays. That wasn't a crit.
Okay. Sorry, I missed it. So, did you see what officially happened there?
Yeah. They backed out because of the heavy crits, and the heavy crits was like hitting everyone, and then Tick just sort of came in from above them and just like one rocket got like 2 kills. And the crits did eventually kill, I think it killed Kill 'Em All the heavy, but like with their fast spawns and the fact that Blue then overextended a little bit into them, they're going to be able to recap this. And Independent actually really good position because 404 didn't die, and now he's got 100% Uber and can defend this really easily. I say that there's a spy on him, but no, Rainy does go down. Unlucky for him there. And now they've taken this pool room area, and they can basically make any push that they want, and they can easily defend this point.
They do have this 100% Uber, but Cabler has this 100% crits, and if you gather in the bathhouse, you're basically sealing your own fate. Crits is popped, though, in Valley right here. Red Uber popped in retaliation. Laser beams coming out from the heavy, but so far, nobody dying. Finally, 38 Special does go down. That's Kev actually cleaning him up on the sidelines, and looks like DRS didn't lose anybody in that push, so in a good position. Just need to get the heals and then push onto the point, and they'll probably be able to take this. Tech taking down 4-4. Is that what you saw?
I did, yeah.
Ouch. That's
nice headshots,
huge.
nice headshots.
Yeah, we're forgetting that Tech definitely held his own in Upward, and a big reason about why DRS was able to force it to a 3rd round.
I mean, he was getting destroyed by Max at some points, but other times I think he was really holding his own and was countering Max really well, I think. So he's a fantastic sniper. FaZe as well is probably the only sniper from last season who was almost equal to Max last season, I think. That fair to say?
Yeah, I think so, and I think FaZe is definitely coming to his own. Crits goes down, Mustard Overlord taking out 30 special, kill them all, and the
4-4.
medic. That is the trifecta, and a really nice crits right there. Red just was not prepared. They're all grouped up together. Do not know what ET was doing. Almost a complete wipe. Deer's the only one left alive. Those respawns are coming in, but damn.
Yeah, like the perfect crits.
Pretty
Those are
much.
the 3 targets you want on a Koth map, and he picked them up, and even managed to get the frag on the engineer as well, just for extra bonus points there. Wow, I love the way that
Why
rocket,
not?
like, curved. That was awesome. But anyway, Red are gonna just get aggressive here. They're gonna dry push this, and they're gonna pick up kills, and it's working. Muscle Overlord's down, Rainy's down. A lot of players are down for Blue right now, and they're just gonna get the point for free. I mean, K-Blair's on 85. He did get out. He's on 85% with that crit streak, and he's gonna get this like now, and they can repush as soon as they get it. But 4-4 70%. If they can just build this crits, it could be really good for them. Build this Uber, sorry, 4-4. He's on Uber. What am I saying?
All right, well then this crits has got to come off fast, but they're waiting around probably for Mustard Overlord. He's been such, I mean, he is the center of this team. K-Blair does connect with him, but 4-4 has already gone Uber. Crits is popped immediately. We'll see if the Uber is popped, and it is right there coming out of the bathhouse. 38 Special taking down Johnny right there, and K-Blair as well. Actually, K-Blair getting finished off by Kill 'Em All, I believe. 4-4 will survive this. Mustard Overlord is actually still alive, trying to get that medic pick and save his team a little bit of face, a little bit of something, but he's got low health, about 90, and taking a little bit more, he's going to fall back with only 40.
Yeah, I think he just got body shot by the sniper there.
That's what I heard that.
But it's I mean he's allowed his team to come in, and in fact he's still alive. He does pick up FaZe as well, so a nice shot by some nice shots by him. And now Blue, they've got the pick advantage right now. They've got the player advantage, and I mean it's equal percentages right now. But of course, I think K-Blair's still on that crit streak, so this could be really dangerous.
No, Rainy getting it.
Doesn't matter.
Rainy
Wow.
on point getting 2K, so Rainy, one of those, under overlooked, that's the word I'm going for, overlooked spies that have said again and again, just been doing crazy amounts of work this season, and continuing his great plays this tournament. So the big picks on 4-4 and 38 Special. Blue continuing to hold the point right here, so DRS looking to tie it up. Only 30 seconds left, but they do have this crits advantage, so whenever Red pushes onto the point, you right click and you destroy.
Well, they can't cap this. If they cap this, then they can't win, because they can't come back from a 2-0 disadvantage if they cap this. A 1-0 comeback isn't as good. That's just like a simple victory.
I thought you're actually speaking real. Anyway.
What?
Right, DRS definitely loves that. Definitely loves that dramatics. The crits is popped. Zek's going down. Is there anybody on point? Some crit stickies go in there, but nice reflex by Satan as Red does push in. 4-4 gets separated from his team, really, and looking for somebody to heal. But he's just going to try to push in there. 38 Special on the point right there, and dang, DRS just bleeding like crazy. Mustard is the only one left alive. He did get 2K in there, but he's going to be finished off by 38 Special.
That's 100%, and with the spawn wave that they've just got as well, I think this could be good for Electric Temptations. I mean, they've got the Uber, they've got 24 seconds left on the clock, and if they can get a pick when DRS enter, then there we go, there's the pick. They get the sniper, and I just heard him get another headshot, but I don't know who and what it was. But there he goes, he picks K-Blair and Tick as well. FaZe getting a quadruple kill to just completely deny them there. And they just need to pop Uber on the point. Oh no, they've already popped, but it doesn't matter because that is going to be a second round to Electric Temptations. But they've opened the door to the DRS comeback.
Yep, the DRS comeback, and it's been the name of the game for this team. Seeded 6, but seeded number 1 in passion and dramatic comeback victories, I guess. Really been bringing it in the final moments of every match. So we'll see if they can do it again. Remember, if they lose this, then it will go to a third map. Electric Temptations, of course, trying to do everything they can to make it go to a third map.
Yeah, they definitely want that. And with that aggressive heavy out of Kill 'Em All, what is he doing? He's playing the video games as well, and Zex jumps in, takes down Kev. He might even be able to pick up the soldier here of Tick. He is on 70 HP. It's going to be enough. Even though Tick was getting healed, Zex is going to be able to put out enough damage to get those flank players down and cap the point as well. So pretty damn good play, pretty damn good middle out of Electric Temptations there.
Deer going for a backstab on Cabler, who had the 100% crits, actually forced that pop right there, but he did go down to a pan. Red Uber's going to come out of Bathhouse. 4-4 getting caught out and will go down, so that was a big mistake from him. Out of position, gets caught in the fire of Jake. Cabler is going to stay alive, already charging up that crits, and going to take on a heavy in Bathhouse. Oh, goes down. I don't know if you saw that, but a pill in midair takes down Kill 'Em All.
Ouch.
Giving a good opportunity for Blue to get into position to push this point, but they gotta watch out from behind because Soldier and Scout are in on their tail. So interesting. Jordan does go down after getting Cabler though, and that's a big pick. So really not aware of their vulnerable flanks, and that's something you have to obviously on a map like any map really.
Yeah, and now 38 Special's back, and he's got support from FaZe, and you know that's all you need to know really. These two, if I call it again, they're just going to fail, so I shouldn't. But I really want to because they're doing such good work. And Deer, once again, coming in with the backstab onto Cabler. It just Dead Ring of Storage just bleed like 6 players. This is not how you push a... Well, this is not the push that they really wanted, I suspect.
I would hope not, but... They're again just setting the stage for a huge dramatic comeback victory. But gonna be very hard against 4-4, who has this almost 100% Uber. They're positioned in that Bathhouse. Cabler is still probably on crits, I think. As Mustard Overlord pushes forward quite a bit and actually forces the Uber pop on ET as they try to defend the point right there.
Oh, but Jordan does pick up actually Cabler there.
Oh, Cabler
must have found him.
Having way too much difficulty staying alive. I think go quick fix at this point because they are running out of time. Only a minute left.
Well, I mean, if this does go to a third map, which it's looking very likely at the moment, I wonder what they'll pick. I'm hoping for Badwater because we haven't seen Badwater since our very first match, which was only a 10-minute roll.
You're right. We need to get to Badwater. So hopefully we'll see some of that. 44 seconds left. Definitely, I mean, anything can happen. Highlander, especially with DRS, they still have a chance, but Must Overload goes down 38 Special, taking him out right there. 8 up right now for ET, and they have an okay positioning right here for the point. Getting a lot of spam, and in comes Blue Heavy, but Jake overextending right there and goes down to Evil, the little NG that could. Having a little bit of fun here, but neither NG like completely going huge here on Lakeside, which I'm a little sad about, but it's hard to do when you have such good DM from players like we've seen today.
4-4's got that 100% Uber. Is he going to Uber on the point for the last 8 seconds? That solo target Uber, he's not. What's he doing? There we go. He's going to be out right now. He's blocking the spy backstab. And there we go. We are going to defend this point nice and easy. That is going to be our second map for the Electric Temptations.
That means we're going to a third map, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, wow. An entire day of Highlander activity coming down to a final map. I wonder what it's going to be. My vote's for Badwater.
Well, the last map, we picked Upward. Okay,
is that what...
they picked Upward, yep. Must Overlord has picked Upward. They're going to change... They've told each other not to change the map. But it wouldn't really have mattered. I think we would have worked out who won that.
Yeah. Upward, though, a good map. Not as awesome as Badwater, but you really can't...
I mean, Badwater is the archetypal Highlander map, you know?
Yes.
It really is, but Upward just as good, and they did beat Gentleman's Club on it, so it's obviously a map that they feel they are very strong on. So I'm interested to see how this will turn out. The Electric Temptations aren't bad, not at all.
No, definitely have shown themselves, especially in the match against GC, that they can and will come out strong when it comes down to it. Just want to say real quick, of course we're here for the UGC Community Fundraiser, and if you haven't donated, why not? I don't know if you can hear my cat crying in the background, but he's crying because you haven't donated.
Really is. I mean, guys, we've put out such a fantastic stream for you today. Dash has been here tirelessly streaming every single map that he can find. It's ridiculous, you know. We've been working really hard. Hildreths have been working really hard. The teams have been working really hard to bring you some fantastic games, and I think they have, you know. We've seen some really close games and some huge plays by many players. So, you know, I think this is deserving of at least even like $1 or something. I don't know what your American money is.
I think the minimum bid is $5, so hopefully it's worth, you know, a cup of coffee at Starbucks or whatever. if that's what you want. Anyway, but it's also to support the players who have been here all day, performing for us, basically, and have been incredibly entertaining. Some great stuff. Who, so far, is your MVP? It's hard. It's so hard.
That is hard.
All right, well, let's start with ET. Who's...
My MVP for ET? I think it's got to be 38 Special.
Yeah, yep.
Really, really good demo and a core integral part of that team. Without him, they would be nowhere near as good. He is a really, really good player. I think over on the other side, it's probably got to be Mustard Overlord.
Went way too huge for anyone else to factor in, but I don't know. FaZe might have my pick for ET, but I think he's definitely up there with 38 Special. We'll see